for North Bay.
Oh.
Here's Schaefer. Schaefer scores! He went upstairs with the backhand.
Today we're joined by Matthew Schaefer, a standout defenseman for the Erie Otters in the Ontario Hockey League. A four-time gold medalist, Schaefer has helped lead Team Canada to victories at the Hlinka Gretzky Cup, World U17 Hockey Challenge, and the Canada Winter Games twice. As the number one pick in the 2023 OHL draft, Schaefer's remarkable talent and leadership have made him one of the top prospects for the 2025 NHL draft. Despite facing significant challenges, including personal hardships, Schaefer's resilience and determination on and off the ice continue to shine. Let's dive into his journey and what drives him to reach new heights.
So on the Bar Down interview about the top prospects calling each other out, you were voted most likely to win the Stanley Cup by your peers. Did you see that interview, and how did it feel knowing that your peers think of you so highly?
Yeah, no, I seen a bit of the interview. I actually didn't see that part, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, one day that'd be pretty cool thing. I think you kind of take it, day by day, and hopefully in the future down the road that can happen. But yeah, that'd be awesome.
What would your day look like with the Stanley Cup?
Yeah, I definitely have my family around me and everyone I'm close with, and honestly, I feel like maybe bringing it back to my hometown in Stony Creek. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. I feel like there hasn't been really any Stanley Cups around here, so maybe bringing it back to the hometown. But I'm definitely having my family with me no matter what I'm doing.
You were compared to Cale Makar and Quinn Hughes. Who is your NHL comparison for yourself, and who have you taken from their games that has made you a better player, or your NHL comparison that you have?
Yeah, no, I always like to play, my style and everything. But if I had to choose someone that I kind of compare my play style to, it'd probably be Kale McCarr. I feel like that's pretty easy. He's a great skater, really good hockey IQ. So yeah, I like to watch bits and parts of his game and take it and try to put it in my game.
Superstitious thing you do before pregame.
I'm not really superstitious. I mean, there's definitely some things. I mean, I feel like in a game day, I always need to have a 2 hour nap. I think that's a must for me. I always take my stick, and then I always put my right skate on before my left, and put my right skate on before my left, and I tie my right skate up before my left too. So I do my right skate and my left before my left. So yeah, that's basically the only superstitious thing I really do. I mean, I feel like if I'm in a short term tournament with Hockey Canada and we're winning and we're playing good, I'll probably wear the same suit a couple times. Um, you know, if we keep winning, I'll keep wearing that suit, but that's about it.
When I was interviewing Porter Martell, he actually said the exact same thing. He puts on his right skate and then his left, and then ties his left first, and then ties his right. So
I'm pretty sure I do my right before my left. Yeah, I do my right before my left, then I put it on before, yeah.
who's your hockey Mount Rushmore?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know. I mean, someone I've always looked up to is my brother, but yeah, I don't know.
What's one tip that he's given you or advice that he's given you that has helped your game grow?
Yeah, no, I've watched him growing up quite a bit. So yeah, he's been a big role model for me, and he was a big shot blocker, and he was a little bit smaller, but he loved to play a big boy game, and he honestly acted like he was 6'2" and a big guy even though he was only 5'8", 5'9". So yeah, he wasn't afraid to go up against anyone, and he'd do anything to help the team win.
Who is, in your opinion, the best NHL player under 23 in the NHL?
Ooh, under 20. I mean, I feel like Celebrini's doing pretty good as he's coming in. He's doing great. So I've honestly had to say him.
Pretty cool. Okay. Mm. Favorite NHL team and first hockey jersey you ever owned?
Favorite NHL team and first NHL jersey I owned or any jersey?
See.
Any jersey. Favorite NHL team, definitely a Leafs fan. My dad was a Leafs fan, and we're kind of almost hometown. I'd say it's not too far from my hometown. So definitely Leafs, and probably the first jersey I owned. My favorite jersey I owned when I watched my brother was definitely an Ice Dogs jersey because I had one of his jerseys. So yeah, I'd probably say that or a Leafs jersey. I had a Leafs jersey when I was young. So yeah,
Who's your favorite Leafs player right now?
right now, I'd probably have to say Matthews. I think
Yeah.
that's pretty easy. That'd probably be everyone's. But so Jack Ivankovic, one of my close friends, he got tickets to the Leafs when they were in the playoffs last year. So we had front row seats, and he gave me a Matthews jersey. So I was rocking a Matthews jersey. I think he had a Marner, and then Tyler Hopkins had a Nylander one. I think so. It was pretty cool.
You got to get that signed when you play against them.
I think it was actually already signed.
Oh, that's cool. That's great.
Yeah.
What's one thing most fans don't realize about the NHL draft process from a player's perspective?
Yeah, that we definitely have a lot of meetings and with teams, throughout the year. I feel like whether it's going out for lunch or Zoom calls, I feel like there's a lot going on. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people, think it's a pretty hectic year. I mean, for the most part it is, whether it's a top prospects game, there's, lots of media and stuff, but I feel like you just kind of got to stay dialed in. I think that's the biggest thing with the players. I mean, yeah, there's gonna be lots of media and lots of, cameras on you at all times, but I think you just gotta stay dialed in.
I don't know if you can say this, but is there like specific teams that you could share that have been the most interested or talked to you the most?
No, I feel like it's been, pretty 50-50 with all the teams. Everyone, you get to talk to guys, you get to meet them, it's awesome. But I think that at the end of the day, the biggest thing is just creating a relationship.
Have you envisioned your first NHL game?
Not really, if you want me to be honest, because I like to take it day by day and just focus on what's going on right now. So I'm still with Erie, and I'm focusing on the season with Dom, and I'm doing my rehab for my shoulder. So when that time comes down the road, it would obviously be a dream come true. But I'll worry about that when it comes, and I'll just focus on right now.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned about yourself during your recovery process?
Yeah, no, I think the biggest thing I've learned just in general is when you lose someone you love, it's crazy. You don't really expect it, and life can throw so much stuff at you. And I'm just happy to be here each and every day. I know a lot of people get stressed out or just get mad at little things, whether it's a broken collarbone. I just look at it as it's a little bump in the road, and I'm gonna be better, and I'm gonna work my hardest, and I'll come back 110% better than I was. And yeah, you just honestly, I'm just happy I'm here each and every day. And after I lost my mom, it made me look at life so much differently.
A fantastic answer. Thank you for sharing as much as you did there. Um, you've consistently been a strong player, but this season, before the injury, you elevated your game to another level, offensively and defensively. What specific areas did you focus on to elevate your performance?
Yeah, no, I think the biggest thing is I want to be a two-way defenseman. I want to be known to go out on the PK, block shots, and save the lead, whether it's with a minute left to save a lead or with a minute left to gain the lead. I want to be out there no matter what and play any spot on the ice that my coach needs. So yeah, I honestly want to be a big two-way defenseman that is not afraid to block shots, score goals, make hits, make big plays. So yeah, I just want to be an all-around player.
If you had to build the perfect NHL defenseman using different attributes from past or present, whose skating, shot, hockey IQ, and physicality would you choose?
I feel like Shea Weber's shot. I think he pretty hard shot. I think Kale McCarr's skating, hockey IQ. I maybe throw something with Heiskanen in there. He's a pretty good player too. But I think the height of Haskins pretty big boy. I think he's six something, 6'2", maybe 6'1", maybe even taller. But yeah, I think Shea Weber's shot, Kale McCarr's skating, and Haskinen's size maybe.
Prediction for US versus Canada.
I'm going Canada big. I mean, it's our country. I think we have it in us. We have a great team. I mean, we no, it's gonna be awesome. I think so. Just watching the first game when three fights in 9 seconds, I wanted to get out there and just start playing, right? But no, Canada's taking it for sure. I'm big country. I'm buying her country for sure. So Canada.
Defenseman's outside of hockey. Do you play other sports or cross train?
Yeah, no, I'm a big sports guy. I love to be active. I don't watch very many sports, but I'm playing all the sports all the time, whether it's with my friends. But back in the day I went to Edmonton for a flag football tournament. I played basketball, soccer, roller hockey, anything. I played every sport there was, and especially just at home, I always played with my mom because my mom was a big basketball. She played basketball in university, and then my dad and brother, so we'd all play football and stuff together. So we were a big sports family.
Position did you play in basketball and soccer?
Basketball, I was what's the word? The guy that carries the ball up the court. Point guard. Yeah. I was a point guard, and then for soccer, I was a striker, and then we needed a goalie, so then I ended up being goalie because we didn't have a goalie, so I ended up going goalie. Um, and then yeah, that was for basically that, and then for football, I play wide receiver.
You're that's aside for soccer, so that's funny that you're a defenseman there. I was the striker too when I played, and I loved the goal scoring, so that's kind of funny. Um, what's one thing your teammates know about you that fans probably don't?
Feel like I'm just a very I like to be wherever it is, I like to just have a lot of fun with the guys, whether it's, being very energetic, social. I love to dance. I think that's a big thing. Love to dance and sing, whether it's in the locker room. I love to be happy with all the guys and have a good time, whether it's working out. I just want to have a positive attitude with the guys and just be happy and enjoy working out and listening to music with them and working as hard as I can because it's definitely a grind throughout the season and you want to have as much fun as you can while you're working as hard as you can because hockey's fun and being with the guys is also really fun. So I think just enjoying the time, whether it's working out or on the ice, but I'm very happy guy, so yeah.
What's your favorite song to listen to and your favorite song to sing?
Wow. Ooh, that's tough because there's a lot of great songs I love to sing and listen to. I mean, I'm not very good with lyrics, so a lot of songs will go on. I'll know the beat and stuff, and I'll try to sing, but half the time all the lyrics is wrong. Yeah. I feel like Rihanna has some good songs to sing and dance to. But after we win, me and excuse me, Malcolm Spence listen to On One Tonight by Gunna and Fried. So those are two big ones that we jam out to.
Rihanna's a great one to sing. I'm an amateur singer in the car, so like I really go out all out whenever I hear Rihanna, and yeah, she has some great ones.
Yeah, I know, great ones.
If you could go back and give advice to your 10-year-old self about hockey, what would you say?
Honestly, I think I did this because my brother helped me a lot with this, but honestly, just enjoy the time as you go. It goes by so fast, and it feels like yesterday I was playing minor hockey, and now I'm already going on my second year in the OHL.
Yeah.
So yeah, honestly, just enjoy it. I mean, I think all this stuff it was easy to look at because my brother helped me, but just be a good teammate, have fun, enjoy it because it goes by so fast. So I think those are three things.
If you could have dinner with three hockey legends, past or present, who would they be and why?
Wayne Gretzky,
Mm.
Sidney Crosby, and mm, honestly, I met McDavid at the when he retired his jersey, so I'll throw McDavid in there because he's a great guy, and I'd love to hear things about them along the way. It's pretty cool.
With the NHL evolving into a faster, more skilled game, where do you see the role of a top tier defenseman heading in the next 5 to 10 years?
Yeah, I think top tier defenseman like it could be a Kale McCarr role or someone who shuts down more. I think you're gonna need your top line to, hopefully if they're more offensively to, create points and be able to shut down. But I think you're gonna have, your top line that can kind of do both, and then your second line is gonna be the shutdown line for sure. So I think the top tier line, if you can play both ways in the D zone and O zone, I think that's where it's gonna be.
When you have the opportunity to pick a team that drafts you, what qualities would you look for in an organization?
Honestly, I think just I want the team to be very, very close and social. Like I love when there's a so with Erie we have such a tight knit group, so we're super, super close. So I love that and I love how close we are. So I think, if a very close organization that has, good leadership, is very close together and has your back along the way. So I think those are, some things to look at. But honestly, it'll be an honor whenever whatever team picks me, and that's down the road. But I'll be happy no matter what, because all the teams are really good.
Player you ever played against?
Honestly, I have to go or I go Jack Ivankovic because the one game I remember I can't stop. He's one of my close friends, but he's a great goaltender. We we played the teddy bear toss game, and he shut us out, and he had a sick game, and he was so good. He's a great player. I shoot on him in the summer, and so fun because he makes me a better player, and I make him a better player. Because he's such a great goaltender, and that's someone you'd want to shoot on because he makes you better all the time.
Who do you train with during the summer? Do you train with some NHL players as well?
Yeah, so Jack Ivankovic, actually his dad he runs the ice, and then we get a bunch of, we get Musty out there, Martone, Haig. So we get a bunch of guys out there, and it's such a great group, and we play small area games, we do skills, we shoot on goalies, so it's a variety of things, and it's probably one of the best skates.
What's the best moment in your career that you remember?
I think there's been a couple ones. I think whether it's with Hockey Canada, I think there's been a lot there, whether it's or even Team Ontario. I think Team Ontario was the start of winning gold, and that was probably the best experience because I think from that moment on I just wanted to win gold all the time. And then the U17s we won gold, then the U18s, and then the Helenka we won gold. So it's been so cool. But I think Hockey Canada, I think all my moments, that's probably the was some of the best moments I've had so far. But I think one moment that really stuck out to me was I played the Sault Ste. Marie on my mom's birthday, and she's passed away already. But it was her first birthday without her. So I scored 2 goals, and she was definitely behind my back there. And she was from the Sioux, and we played against the Sioux, but it was in Erie. So um I think that's one that's gonna really stick out to me. Because I know she's always there for me, and she was there for me, especially that day.
You said she played basketball. What college did you go to?
She went to Windsor. I'm almost positive she played basketball in university. If not university, it was high school. But she went to Windsor where she met my dad there.
That's awesome. What's a misconception people might have about your game that you'd like to clear up?
Honestly, I feel like the big thing was I think last year I really showed that I could play the defensive game too. And then this year I really stepped up and showed the offensive game. So I think people were kind of like, thinking, and then I think this year really showed that I want to be a two-way defenseman. So yeah.
With scouts unanimously ranking you as the top pick, how do you handle the pressure of expectations while still focusing on personal growth?
Yeah, I honestly don't even really look at that stuff. I mean, it's just, something that people can say, but nothing happens until, the draft, right? So, honestly, I just look at it, and then I kind of just forget about that and just keep playing the game and keep playing as hard as I can.
You said you live day by day, but is there any plans or the amount of people that are going to be at the NHL draft for you? Do you know?
Yeah, there will definitely be some, family and friends, but yeah, we'll see when it comes. But yeah, there'll definitely be some family and friends, and a lot of our, close friends.
And then we just want to wrap this up because you've already been so gracious with your time. If you could describe your playing style in 3 words, what would they be and why?
Fast, smart, accountable.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for doing this interview with Terracross Hockey. I really enjoyed talking to you and meeting you. This was awesome, and I do hope you the best over the course of this season and your rehab.
Thanks, Anthony. No, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good one.
Worries. Have a good rest.
Shot through a crowd. That's a high one over the net. Penalty is over. And here comes Schaefer, a breakaway out of the penalty box. Schaefer coming in. He scores. You almost knew.